बिस्मिल्लाहिर्रहमानिर्रहीम नहमदुहु व नुसल्ली अला रसूलिहिल करीम। Assalamu alaikum class. This is the lecture about chloramphenicol. Chloramphenicol or chloromycetin is a broad spectrum antibiotic which was isolated in 1947 from Streptomyces venezuela. Its synthesis was reported in 1949 by Controlis et al. Chloramphenicol was introduced as a broad-spectrum antibiotic in USA in 1947, but due to a number of serum dyscrasias, including aplastic anemia, it was withdrawn from USA, but still it is used in other part of the country because the compound is very cheap and also quite efficient. The compound is a neutral compound, although it has got two nitrogen atoms, but one is an amide, one is an amide. We are going to discuss it better in the SAR. The compound is moderately water soluble, bitter in taste, possesses two chiral atoms. It is rapidly and completely absorbed, has got a short half-life, excreted in urine as a C3 glucuronide, and also to a lesser extent diamide product and dehalogenated product. All of these products are inactive. The aromatic nitrogen is reduced metabolically. The aromatic nitrogen is reduced metabolically. In human being, the reduction of NO2 takes place in gut by the action of microflora, and blood toxicity is observed due to one of the reduced product of NO2. Parenteral preparations are available. 60% bound with serum proteins, diffuses well into tissues, especially into inflamed CSF, cerebrospinal fluid. That's why used in meningitis. Also can penetrate in the limbs and hence used in typhoid and paratyphoid fever. If we consider the SAR, before that we can say that the compound is a neutral compound, although it has got two nitrogen atoms, but both of them are neutral in nature. One is NO2 group and other one is present in the form of an amide. Hence the compound is neutral. Also have got two chiral carbons two chiral carbons. D-threoisomer is active. D-threoisomer is active while L-threoisomer is inactive. L-threoisomer is inactive. The compound or chloramphenicol is stable in solid dosage form, but slowly hydrolytically transformed or in the presence of light, or we can say that the compound is pH dependent. It is thermal and photosensitive or thermal or photolabile. A number of chain reactions are induced in the presence of light. Specifically, SAR, we can say that modification of para-nitrophenyl group result in the reduction in the antibacterial activity. The nitro group at this position, if substituted, reduces the activity. Shifting of the nitro group from para to other positions also reduces the antibacterial activity. Hence, the nitro group and its position is essential and required for the activity. While the phenyl group also is if replaced by other alicyclic substituents, they will also result in less potent compounds. Modification at dichloroacetamide side chain will also result in the compounds retaining the activity, but activity may be reduced. Activity may be reduced. But in another case, when we have got 2NHCOCF3 derivative, the activity is increased by 1.7 times of the parent compound. Conversion of hydroxyl group to keto group also reduces the activity. Next one, modification of the 1,3-propanediol, the primary alcoholic group on C1, if modified, results in the decrease in activity. Decrease in activity. The compound is bacteriostatic in nature. They inhibit the synthesis of protein. They interfere with the attachment of amino acids. They inhibit the synthesis by binding with the 50S ribosomal unit of RNA. The inhibition of the peptidyl transferase result in inhibition of the elongation of the protein chain. The compound may be used orally in the form of capsule or a palmitate ester. This is due to its bitter taste. Palmitate ester or palmitic acid is used to mask the bitter taste. The compound can be used parenterally as an aqueous suspension of very fine crystals or a solution of sodium salt of the succinyl ester. Water solubility can be increased by converting it to hemisuccinyl esters, which can be used intravenously. Intramuscular route cannot be adopted because the product, that is the ester, is not going to be cleaved or broken down in the muscles, or the product cannot be converted in its active form. The compound may activate a number of reactions in the liver, hence, or induces, activate other enzymes, hence contraindicated with coumarin, sulfonamide, phenytoin, and hypoglycemic drugs. Resistance is also developed by several R factors enzymes that catalyzes acetylation of secondary and primary alcohol groups in the side chain. What does it mean? The organisms have got the R factor enzymes which inhibit the enzymes which are required, that will catalyze the enzymes for acetylation of secondary and primary hydroxyl groups, and hence inhibit the peptidal transferases. The adverse effects include blood dyscrasias, among which aplastic anemia is one of the specific conditions developed by the use of compound. Next important side effect is the gray baby syndrome. In gray baby syndrome, that will be developed in the child after birth, that is within the 48 hours of child's life. The enzymes which are required for glucuronidation is not available because up to this age all of the enzymes are not activated, hence result in the accumulation of the substance which result in Gray syndrome, in cardiovascular disturbances, in collapse. results in collapsed condition.